Yeah, this that new. It's that new swag. It's that new swag. It's that new spaz. I say, new water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. I'm the nigga with the bag and I ain't trapping. I apply the little pressure, ain't mad. I can fly it in the mountains like a Latin. I could never fall in love, I learned my lesson. Grandmother still alive, so it's a blessing. If my niggas down bad, I'ma catch 'em. 15 to 1500, who want pressure? 15 to 1500, who want pressure? Fatality, my nigga on the beat. Get rich and throw my niggas on the beat. Street cred and I'm good on IG. Touchdown, all these niggas hate me. Niggas mad cause that girlfriend's like me. Off day and I'm here go boss sing. Well known, you can Google my name. Same click, 100 bands I won't change. New water, new ice, new neck piece. Police in the back, they gotta catch me. Only met me one time, she wanna sex me. New life, new bitty, and she sexy. New water, new ice, new neck piece. If the police pulling up, they gotta get me. Only after could I touch her and she let me. New bitty, new bag, new VV. New water, new ice, I feel amazing. I can tell by what she said, she want my baby. I'ma keep it on the low, that girl my baby. I can't trust none of these niggas cause they shady. Spaz out, yeah, I'm about to spaz out. Where you at? Pull up on me right now. On the court, niggas better watch out. I got money on my mind, little court. I just really hit up when I get bored.
Yes. We back in the building with another podcast, and this is RAWDOPE Podcast, and I'm your host, Hand 5000. Now listen, man, when you think of divas, and you think of radio personnels, and you think of a good sense of humor, and you think to somebody that come up out of the city in beast mode and grind mode, you know what I'm saying? She been all across the United States, and I think for me was the most highlighted is thing when I first really like discovered or recognized her. It was the video, the Shorty video. And she had
It's crazy is that's not even me.
See that now? See, you told me something I ain't know for the whole time. I know. How many people ever asked you that though?
That's somebody I call my sister. That's crazy.
Oh, all right. So
That's
I mean, I don't know. Y'all got the same style, but I just started. But
Yeah.
we know, and then she got the new show on 1500 Par City. You know what I mean? You know, without further ado, I got the girl Pam Pam in the building. What's happening? What's happening?
It is.
Thank you. Look,
We
hey.
can cuss.
Yeah, you can do
Oh,
whatever
all right,
the fuck
because
you want
what
to.
the fuck is going on?
Yeah.
Period.
So, hey, we on this podcast, what we like to do is we got some cardinal rules that we follow by on this podcast.
And what is
and
that?
it's basically no fuck shit, no fake shit, no foolishness. Anything you say can and will be used against you on the internet.
Oh, good.
And that's just.
Because I stand behind everything I say, so
Right.
it's not even about nothing.
So listen, before we get into all the things you've been doing from radio, the podcasts, and the vlogging, we just want you to introduce yourself to our audience, a little bit of who you are, where you from, and then we can get into the interview.
All right, y'all. What it is, it's your girl Bam Bam. I am your favorite MC. What that mean? So basically, I hype the parties up. I'm on top of tables. I'm on top of fucking section chairs. I'm turning up. I do radio. I also have my own podcast. I'm just lit. I'm like all around the board, like open to a lot of shit. It's some other things that I got going on that y'all don't know about yet, but y'all see in like the next week or something. I'll let y'all know. I'll give y'all one of the exclusive tap-ins to what I do. But I started radio basically like when I was in college. It was almost as if it chose me. You feel me? Like my dad, he worked for 92Q. He was murdered when I was 7. And I had no like desire for radio. I was in college just a bio student. A lot of people don't know that. I was a biology student. I wanted to be a veterinarian. Then I started with, it was like they was chasing me around the campus like, you so lit, you'll be so bomb on Hawk Radio. I'm just like, I bluffed them for about 2 weeks, and then it was just like, all right, let me try to see what the fuck going on. Soon as I got on Hawk Radio, they made me like the queen. So like with that, they have coordination. So like the person that's the head of the organization, they gotta do this. It's a lot. But anyway, from there, I went to do Shea Star Radio. Shout out to my mentor. She doing big things in Atlanta. After that, I linked up with one of my mans, and I did Power 101.7 FM radio, where you can hear me over the first one. You can actually hear me over the radio, like in a car or something. Like you can hear my voice on Sundays. It was like from 5 to 8 or something like that, if I'm not mistaken. From there, I was like, damn, I'm still in college. Do I want to go to Atlanta? Because I had the option to go. House waiting and everything there. Then someone was like, no, bam, you got to have a city on your wrist. Like, you got to go home and turn up and get people to know what the fuck you got going on. Because not even just that, with the radio, it turned into me hosting events. Like, my mans and them like, oh, bam, no, I need you to host this party. I'm like, yo, wait, like, I don't know what the hell going on with this. I don't know how to do it. He said the same thing you do with radio, but you can cuss. I was like, I could cuss. Oh, yeah, fuck yeah. So then I started with that. And then it just opened up a big-ass ballpark of everything. Like, came home doing VVC radio, had my own little Bam in the Morning show. Then I branched off to doing Radio 1. Shout out to DJ Duke and all of them. It's just a lot. Now I'm like, I've been having kicking it with Bam, but like COVID is like you can't go in the studio a lot of times. So like I started doing it over my phone while I was living in Michigan with my girlfriend. Hey girlfriend.
Hey girlfriend.
Yes, cause I'm gay to this day. So then being there, I was in tech. Man, it's a lot. Go ahead. Let's get ready. I just feel like I'm talking too much. So.
No. You can go ahead because that's what I like. You actually answer the question perfectly because that's what I mean when you describe yourself. And, you know, to our audience, before we get into the questions we want to have, we really want our audience to feel comfortable with you to feel comfortable and feel like we know each other. So that's how we get it. But I was looking, you know, doing my research, and you say your dad got murdered in Baltimore 21 years ago, was it?
24.
24 years ago.
24 Sunday.
Yeah, so he was
it Sunday?
Like,
Saturday.
He was a DJ, right?
For 92Q.
And what was his name?
DJ Dragon Cuts.
Yeah, I remember that. Like he was like with the Big Fat Morning Show. But I remember like that name though, because I was reading your thing. I think you had posted your sister.
Yeah.
And yeah, I was reading that, but I kind of remember that. So you always been around music though.
Yeah, that's the crazy part, because I remember back in the day, like being in Lil Jit for real, and my dad would be downstairs doing like the house music, club music shit, and I'd be down there like touching stuff, like he telling me what to touch, or my voice would be on some of the little kiddie discos and all of that stuff. I just feel like whoever the bitch ass motherfuckers who took my father from me, man, either I hope you did, I ain't even gonna cap, I'm keeping it 100 with y'all, or I hope you suffering for real, because we still to this day have no like answers to that. But I know that he then put out a lot of
mixtapes,
whatever. But I feel like he put out a lot of energy into me being who I am today, because I didn't ask for this. I was a bio major. I wanted to do veterinary science. I switched my major in to exercise science, minor health and fitness, and I was fine with being a regular person. But that shit ain't for me. No 9 to 5 for me neither. I'm a hustler. I'm gonna get that coin.
So your the first time you heard yourself on the mic, how did that make you feel? Like just the first time you did it, like just first time like being in the radio station.
It was mad natural. My energy is crazy. Like if you ever been around me, like I'm probably chilling right now. I'm kind of getting buzzed off of your weed and shit, but that's cool. Like I'm literally like always bouncing around. I wake up happy. Like I'm a spiritual person, so like I do my saging and meditation and my spiritual baths and shit like that. That's what keep me grounded, because I feel like what a lot of people don't understand is when you in this industry, is a lot of motherfuckers that literally will leech off of your energy.
Yeah.
And they try to get to you and what you got going on, or dick ride. You feel me? Like that's a lot of shit that and now I'm in a space where I'm cleansing. I don't really have that. Like a lot of people like, oh, that's your homegirl. You fuck with a lot of people. Literally, like my circle is like Cheerio small. Like the people who know that I fuck with them, I don't gotta say no names. Y'all know what it is. I don't really fuck with too many people because I done picked up on so much negative shit. And then I'm so nice. It's just, go ahead. Cheers.
Yeah, you be so nice and people be fucking idiots and then they fuck up a vibe. So
Yeah.
what was your experience like? I seen, because we've been following you for a while trying to get you up here. So when you went to Houston, I thought you was like, that was going to be home for a while.
It was, but a lot of shit happened down there.
Was it lit though?
It was, man, shout out to everybody who I've met in Houston. Even if I don't fuck with you no more, shout out to you because you're a part of my story. You know how, like, in different cities and shit, like, you coming from out of town when you a DJ or MC or whatever, everybody already got that picture, you feel me?
Yeah.
One thing I do, because I'm aggressive and I'm a woman and it's hard for us already naturally in this industry, I assert myself. I Kanye West mics. I don't give a fuck. Like, I be like, yo, let me see that shit. They think I'm going to be extra screaming. And then, like, you hear my voice now, and then next thing you know, you're like, check, 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 one time. And then it's like, damn. Like, oh, shit, that's her. I'm just like, yeah, that's me. Let me hold that real quick. And end up taking people's jobs. But, I mean, I asserted myself. I made connections. It's some people that I still fuck with to this day. Like, if I ever was to go down there, I'd still be plugged in and shit. So it was pretty dope.
Your favorite club in Houston?
Shout out to my baby Anthony. It was this gay after hour. It was called Adore. He moved on to something better, but that's where somebody gave me my first chance to even like talk on the mic. Like, they found out who I was and what I did, who I knew and stuff like that. And it was like, I said, let me see the mic real quick. And she was like, here you go. So I did it and I did my thing. And it was just like, damn, like, I was like, all right, well, we gonna see what's going on. So, yeah.
So like, what's your angle and your goal to the business like as of now? Cause you back home in Baltimore, as you can see, like the city finally like building, like artists can do a press run in Baltimore. Cause it's at least like 10 strong media outlets and 1,500 being one of them. You know what I'm saying? And I see the move over there. So like, what's next? Because I'm in media too. So us in the media community, we gotta want to take each other to the next level, or just get a show like the Whitney Williams show. That's big for Baltimore media. As if a rapper make it big out, that's for the rapper. So like, what impact that you think that you can do for our media community, like to get to the next level?
This is not just it. Like, this is one thing about me that everybody should understand to know BAM. I'm not just Baltimore, you feel me? I feel like I'm like nationwide, you feel me? I feel like I can go overseas and give this vibe and still be lit. It's certain motherfuckers that just gonna always be Baltimore. And that's just what it is. That's just in their cards. Mine's is not it. However, I feel like I'm already branding and have my own business. It's called Bam Bam Productions. My immediate goal is to have like a company similar to like Oprah Winfrey.
Yeah,
she got like an umbrella and her own production company. I want to have my own TV show, like everything I want to have under one umbrella, like models, dances, like everything you're gonna be able to find under one umbrella, and it's gonna be like a big family. So like, yeah, and then I'm big on independent artists. I like to, allow them to showcase their talent and show them love. You feel me? Like, that's just where I'm at with it.
So the new podcast, it is the first show. The first episode is actually Wednesday.
Yeah, I actually Kicking It With Bam been around. I stopped doing it like, what was this, before the new year, because I wanted to have a different vibe. So the relaunch of Kicking It With Bam with 1,500 podcasts is airing tomorrow at 8, from 8 to 10.
So is that more like, do they do more like audio part, or like it's both visual and audio?
See, because I had my own cameraman.
Yours
JP,
visual.
Period. Mine's gonna be both.
Okay.
So it's giving. You want to see me upload it on YouTube if you ain't get to tune in. Some stuff gonna be clipped out because I feel like I'm gonna bring that energy. Like, okay, I got a surprise for you here. If you tune in, you gonna know what it is, and if you don't, then you just won't ever know until I decide to drop something else. So. Yeah.
So I gotta ask you this question. Like, as you can see, you overpowered by the male species. So they just wanted to know, why are you off of the market for men? You know what I mean? So, cause shout out to you, openly gay, woman, respectful.
This her clothing line too, a butterfly, period.
Or was you always gay, or is this something that happened along the lines?
No, I wasn't always gay. I always found women attractive. That's the difference. Like, I never acted on it. And And then the one time I acted, and I was just like, bye guys, I'm never coming back to this day. It's not gonna happen. But I love women. Like, they just look good. Sexually, they just
you got
better.
that right.
they just
You're absolutely right.
Sexually, they just better. Like, they just get into crevices no man can get into. To me,
I mean, there's a lot of fucking fellas in here, so y'all niggas weak.
I ain't gonna say everybody like that, but
you
like,
niggas weak.
And I ain't
Boy
saying,
Megan and them.
And then like what's crazy is a lot of people be like, damn, Bam, who hurt you? Like, what? Ain't nobody hurt me, sweetheart. Like, I take everything that happens is a lesson. You feel me? So like, it just is what it is. I got snatched up quick. I'm newly gay, so like, yeah.
You got so how did that work though? Like a woman approaching a woman. If you like you said you didn't start out, you wasn't gay at first, and you was dating guys, and then how do a woman approach a woman? Just say you were single. Like, what you do the same way guys do when they approach girls?
It's
like,
way different. Girls way more like easier to approach. It depends. Like, if you gay and you like all different kinds, or you gay but you like doms or stems or studs or whatever.
Right.
Like, I like women, period. So like, it's sort of like normally they approach me like sometimes them like don't give me a chance to say nothing. Like when I was single, they didn't give me a chance. It was like, cause I'm hosting a lot of gay parties, a lot of parties for you, like straight and gay. So like, I don't know, yo. It's just like a vibe. I had a flashback, sorry, but it's definitely given like it's easier. It'd be like you compliment their hair, or you'd be like, dang, you look good, and you walk away and it's just like leave them like, what you mean I look good? What you trying to do some Dora the Explorer shit? Like, yeah, but
you got kids?
No, I have no kids.
So,
I got 3 puppies. They my dog kids.
What kind of puppies?
Yorkies.
Oh, Yorkies. I figured that. I thought you was gonna say the Frenchies though. Got add a Frenchie in that collection. Nah. So you see yourself getting married?
Yes, I do. I'm with the person I feel like I'm gonna be with the rest of my life.
Yeah, I see y'all kicking it, man. Seem like y'all got good.
Yeah,
It's good.
That's my baby. Period.
And she's from Baltimore. What part of
All
Baltimore?
right, so let me
from?
tell you that story, because that's how you was trying to get into the like how I've become gay. So I was gay before I went to Texas, right?
All right.
So I was there kicking it with some people for real and living down there, whatever. And I'm dating. I'm not fucking off. Like, that's one thing about me. Like, if I'm gonna razzle and dazzle with one person, that's just gonna be one person. Like, I'm not gonna be, I'm talking to this girl, so I'm fucking her. No, that's dead. So I'm down there, doing my thing and talking to people. So it was this one incident where one of the girls that was my homegirl, she was talking to somebody, and I asked the girl, was like, well, dang, where your friends at? So she introduced me to my current girlfriend, was like, all right, so we going back and forth. But I was like, I'm aggressive, so like, I guess that's that Baltimore shit. Yeah. I don't know. I'm aggressive as fuck.
Baltimore.
So like, I'm just like, she didn't know how to. She still probably be just like confused. Like, girl, you need to pipe. No, it's pipe up. It's turn up season to this day. Like, I'm gonna give you what it is. So, what happened? Oh, so we texted back and forth, and like, it's a level of when you fucking with somebody. It's like they don't gotta tell you when to cut people off. It just naturally happen. Like. Yeah, so if you fucking with somebody, so boom. Mind you, I'm in Texas. She in Michigan. Flint. So, like, everybody like, damn, how the fuck
so
that's
she's from the hood. Flint, Michigan. Shout out to that.
Shit, this mansion's in Flint, too, though.
It is. So,
that's where the water was fucked up at, right?
Yeah, it's good now, though. So, we vibing back and forth or whatever, and some shit happened in Texas where we had to drive up there to her. So, next thing you know, like, we vibing, and then, like, we just get together. I told her I'm extra as fuck, so it was like, you can't just be regular with me. Like, if you gonna ask me to be your girlfriend, you gotta make it special. You feel me? Like, whenever you decide to, there's no pressure.
Right.
Same way if you ever ask me to be your wife, like, you gotta make it memorable. Like, have the cameras out, the lights and shit. Yeah. Like, yeah. So it was quarantine. It was COVID. Right. It was COVID and shit. She made that shit lit. Like, had the little rose petals. Had the girl who I was friends with. She was the chef and shit, and made steak. It was just so nice. It was lit. So, yeah.
And then so how did you know when you was in love?
Oh my God. That shit was so funny because like we was so lit one day and it was like I think after we got finished razzling and dazzling, and then she was like, "You love me, don't you?" I was like, "No, the fuck." So then I remember walking to the door and I'm just like, "I do love you." And then I walked out and I went in the bathroom. So then I came back in. It was awkward as shit. Like I know she probably was laughing or something. So the next day, like 7 o'clock in the morning, I will never forget this. I'm asleep and I rolled over. And she looked at me and was like, "I love you too." I was like, I couldn't go back to sleep. Like, it was just over from there. You know lesbians, they move fast, but I be, like, slow pacing it.
So how long y'all been together?
It's going on 11.
I know you did a lot.
I ain't that big. No, I'm that cool. Alright. The most memorable one was when I hosted Pride 2019. Oh my gosh. That was like my Coachella. That's what it was giving. It was like so much energy. It was just like everybody was everywhere. It was just like so much love. And I was just doing my thing like it was natural. I did the Japanese stuff in Waterloo. I remember taking over the mic from one of my homeboys when he when Juju came in town and she was a vibe like. I can't remember anything else off the top of my head.
So you say Juju number one, the party with Juju.
No, the number one was I was about to say Coachella, Pride. That was my number one.
Number one was Pride. Number two was Juju.
Yeah, okay. And her butt was soft too, yo. Her butt was soft. Shout out to I did some of her parties, but she had some celebrities show up or whatever. That shit was lit. What's his name from Love and Hip Hop? Anytime it was like a guest in the building, it was lit. A lot of the clubs from Club Downtown, when that was a club, they was lit. Shout out to DJ Quicksilver, that's my guy. Yeah.
Yes, Quicksilver. He's a great guy, man. I fucks with Quicksilver,
very humble,
man. Like. Very humble. I finally seen him DJ a party. It was years ago, but I just recently met him at my old spot I used to do podcasts at. But you know what I'm saying? He's a cool guy. So like far as hip hop, like how you feel with Baltimore hip hop? Like you gotta give me your your favorite Baltimore hip hop. Your top 5. Unhook that blue mic, Kenny. Give me your top 5.
There you go.
It's hard because there's a lot of spitters out here. We got a lot of fucking we got a lot of talent. I don't want to like. I'm just going. It's not in no order. I'm just.
No, not in no order. Just give me your faves.
All right. I fuck with Moose, Young Moose.
Shout out to Moose, out the mud, baby. Go check that interview.
Of course. I mean, rest in peace, Scooter.
Up next, Scooter. We miss you, baby.
My bro, Young Easy. He on the rise.
Young Easy, what's good?
Infinity, she do her shit.
Garnett, Infinity, Garnett. Yeah, Infinity. That's what I'm gonna work on this month, getting Fendi up here.
Yeah,
cause she definitely a goat.
YG Tech.
We already know that boy. He get more pics than niggas click the channel. Yeah, he getting busy, man.
Who else? Like, I'm trying to think. I don't really know. It's a couple other. I mean,
that's a nice lineup.
That's some of them for real. Like that's some of them. But yeah.
Littest city you been to?
The littest city. I'm gonna have to say. Probably Houston.
Goddamn
I'ma say
right.
Houston.
Special. Shout out to Houston.
You goddamn right. Yes.
I love Houston. Shout out to Houston.
Yeah.
Houston's the fucking place to be.
Man, Houston is so
It's
lit.
beautiful.
And
It's
the
just hot
food
as
is
fuck.
so good. Like,
It's hot as fuck out there, though. I
man,
ain't
that's why
gonna
you
lie.
don't come outside till the lights go low. Man, the sun
Even
go
that
down.
night, it just steaming out that
It be
bitch.
sticky as fuck out there.
It
But
be,
like,
it be
it's
super stick.
yeah. But the southern hospitality is like period lit. Like they so nice out there. They cool as shit.
They cool as shit. So, what can we expect from your new show? I mean, you know, it's back. The remaking of it. Let's call it that.
Yeah. Man, you can expect a lot of T-Band drop, a lot of me giving people advice, some giveaways. You never know what celebrity gonna pop up on me because I'm kind of plugged in. Just a lot of realness, some dope shit, like just getting to know me as a person. Some of the shit that's going on in the world. You just never know. You just gotta kick it with Bam, period. That's just what it is.
I can't wait. So, what made you go over to 1500? Instead of doing it independently yourself.
I mean, it's still independent. It's just literally under, a station where they got the equipment and stuff
Yeah.
like that versus me like
Starting
finding
from
myself right
scratch.
now because I'm here for a little bit, but I'm not staying. You feel me?
Oh,
Like,
all right, okay.
Me and Bae about to move to Atlanta. She's
Oh,
still
okay.
in Michigan, so I got some shit going on down there that I'm already plugged in with. It just like I want to keep shit in motion. Like I don't want to be stagnant. You feel me? So
Atlanta, where is that though? I
yeah,
ain't gonna lie.
and man, I'm gonna go down that bitch and drag. So yeah.
So, do you deal with fashion? Because I know you got like a different type of style when you dress. I see you got your own flavor. I love it.
Yeah, I dress how I feel. Like, if I feel like I want to be a little tomboy, I'm going to do that shit. If I feel like I want to be girly, I'm going to do that shit. But I just dress how I feel. Like, I don't care what the weather is outside. If I want to be outside with some fucking red skirt on and some whatever, I'm going to dress like that. I ain't going to bust my ass because literally getting in the car, going to my destination, walk to the door, come out and do the same thing. So, like, the car is your coat. That's just what it is.
All right, so now fuck all the dumb shit. Now we got to get into what you famous for. I need the real spill and your real feelings on this. Number one, I'm gonna give you 5 quick ones and you go in on it. Kanye West and Kim Kardashian divorce. Let's talk about it.
Well, I feel like everybody looking at Kanye West, I feel like he was giving Get Out vibes. The Kardashians have this thing where, and I say what I said, I don't care if it bite me in my ass in the later on in life. I feel like everybody looking at Kanye, but this is like what, her third failed marriage?
Yeah.
So like, what about them? I feel like their whole family is like kind of cursed with black men, you feel me? So I just feel like it be like soon as like when the person that they was fucking with get from under them and they come to a black queen, it's just like they back rejuvenated, back in themselves. So like, but I really wanted Kanye to get away from her anyway because I feel like it was probably some other shit that we don't know underlying, and a lot of people probably feel like Kanye was
Crazy,
that's
but it be
crazy and
bored,
tripping,
yeah.
but it's like literally somebody just telling you this shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's probably some truth to a lot of that stuff that he's saying.
Okay. Wendy Williams. How do you feel about Wendy? Because people be asking me a bunch of dumbass shit. Like, why you don't talk about this and why you talk about that? But I'm just like, we hold guys that do this shit. So it'd be like, I'll be waiting. And this episode is Diva. I always try to bring the females in it and just call it Diva Day. A Diva interview. So I could talk to y'all about that shit. And I feel good when y'all open up about it. So they won't be throwing me curveballs and say I'm on some soft shit though. But Wendy Williams, like, she's just been a mess. It was a thing with Method Man. It was the thing with, it's just the thing. She's in a thing.
With her, like, everybody be like, oh, you see how she came from the radio and had her own show. One thing about
She's
me,
a grinder.
yeah, she is. One thing I don't like about her is that even being her friend is no coof for her. Coof, meaning, like, she don't have no, like, chill. Like, if I'm sitting in your house, I'm not on your show, but you gather information about me to talk about it on your show that should have been between me and you privately,
Right.
I feel like that's not cool. Now, you going out and getting tea that everybody else know or whatever, but your friends, I feel like they should be off limits
Yeah.
to shit that they told you in
Person, private.
yeah.
Outside of work, it shouldn't
Yeah,
be
it
discussed.
shouldn't be no, oh, well, Nene Leakes told me this about Greg. I'm just like, bitch, she told you that in confidence. Like, why the fuck is you like, yeah.
So you think she's real messy?
Yeah, she messy. I'm surprised anybody off her top already.
Yeah, so what's your like? What would you say a female that inspired you that's into journalism? Cause I call what I do unorthodox journalism. Meaning I ain't go to school, I ain't study no great books about it. This is something that came naturally. So, and there's people that I job look up to. I would say like Steve Harvey. And niggas might call me corny for this, Wayne Brady. You know what I'm saying? I like them guys that got multiple shows, getting multiple income and corner in the market. You know, I fuck with Drink Champs and Joe Buttons and shit like that. But they my guys. Like, who inspire you?
With this one, K Swift, man. She ain't into journalism, but she do the same shit like damn near that I do. So you feel me? So like, just to hear her voice.
Rest in peace, K Swift.
Yeah, rest in peace to K Swift. Like hearing her voice, and sometimes getting compared to her. That's a blessing. You feel me?
Yeah, you definitely got like the voice. You definitely like that excitement because they say Squirrel and Lil Black was on here. You know, me and Black every Wednesday, Hooligan Express Radio combined with RAWDOPE podcast, and we fuck it up every Wednesday. We have like a little live audience in here. But he was saying that Swift got too big for radio. They knew that she was a fucking problem.
So you feel like it was a setup?
No, I don't feel like that because when it was like some tragic thing, jumping in the pool and then breaking her neck or something like that. So I think, you know, I was just a freak accident. I don't know the details of it, and I don't like to speak on nothing. But what I do is, you know what I'm saying, I've been doing this shit for a while. Her name was ringing bells around the energy. She had a lot of good energy, and people knew she was. She was strong with the craft, and a lot of them, basically they were saying, a lot of them got caught up in 92Q and caught up in the riffraff of paperwork and shit like that. But Swift was different, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. And she was like, you know, she was the biggest thing in Baltimore back then.
A lot of people was saying, like, because my dad, he was there for 10 years, and his 10 years was up. He got killed. Swift came on after my father. It was like giving it, everybody was saying like it's a 10-year curse. And like a lot of people don't even know it or put two and two together. So like when she passed, it was a 10-year mark that she was been at 92Q. So it was like, what the fuck is going on here? Like, y'all got some shit going on? Like, but that shit was crazy. But I look up to her a lot.
That's a big one. I like that.
I like, I fucks with the Breakfast Club. Like, I fucks with them.
Angela Yee.
Yeah,
who's your favorite one?
I fuck with Charlamagne.
Yeah,
like, he keep it gutter.
Yeah.
Like he don't get no fucks. He gonna get in your ass. He gonna make you uncomfortable. He gonna just keep it real. And that's the type of person I am without being extra messy. Like I don't do the drama shit when it comes to that. I definitely am the type of person like. I always ask people like, is it anything that you uncomfortable with that you don't want to talk about before we get started? A lot of people I come in contact with is like, no, we gonna talk about whatever.
Yeah, that's just keeping it real. And that's what I say. Charlamagne is great at what he do, but I don't think I'm at that point where I will play with the culture like that. If I want to bring somebody in here and grill and know what I'm asking can be embarrassing, then it would have to be of another culture because our people get let down in too many ways, point blank, period. And just to have somebody in power with a voice grilling you, because the most funniest interview was him and Beanie Siegel to me. Because Beanie kind of like let him know. I can't think about it without laughing. But Beanie kind of let him know he wasn't for the joking. And you feel me? And Charlamagne kind of got shook. And then with Birdman, though. So you say in Atlanta, you plan to do the same thing when you make this move to Atlanta. Would it be in 2021 that you make this move?
It's definitely going to be this year in a couple months. Yeah.
So you'll be there lit for the summer.
And what? I'm a Drake down there. I already know my energy is crazy. So anything that's meant for me gonna be for me, but I know I'm not Baltimore. Like I'm Baltimore, of course. That's to this day, but I'm not just Baltimore. Is what I want to say. Like I
you
feel
bigger
like
than the city.
I don't want to say it like that. I just feel like my name deserved to be in more than one place. I don't feel like you from here. You bigger than anything. I feel like you deserve to get out and try to figure out other shit.
Right.
But I feel like some motherfuckers just belong just here. That's it. They don't even know how to go in other directions. Like, that's just what it is.
I like that. I like that drive and that ambitions because that's what I be thinking about. Like, it's like how Rich Porter say, man, if I leave Baltimore, they still gonna love me. You got that right there. Mm-hmm. But it's like for me doing the podcast, and we've been at this for almost 3 years. It's like we ain't clinked the city up yet to move our shit to new horizons. You know what I'm saying? To expand and to go different places. I feel like we still maybe have a year or two of work to clean up out here. But I definitely wanna go somewhere. And it's crazy because I want to go to like the weirdo places. Like, I really want to just take the shot to Colorado. I just like Colorado, the mountains, and it's a town that's super lit, but really don't have the nightlife that somebody from Baltimore and some for the guys and what we do.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? We can have a big impact on there. So, favorite TV show?
I am more of like a Netflix kind of person, but I do love All American. Me and my girlfriend watch it together. All American. All right, now if we talking about old school, like on some 90s shit, Martin, Living Single, and Living Color. Like, I like the old school shit, that type of vibe. Like, yeah.
And so, what is the most romantic thing you did since you've been in a relationship?
What is? Man, I'm romantic before the relationship.
I was talking about in the new thing, 11 months. We ain't gonna speak in the past.
All right, okay.
The new thing you got going on.
I don't know. Well, I'm in the process of continuing. Like, I'm when I give gifts, they more thoughtful than like. I'm not a materialistic person beyond what people believe, but when I give gifts, they are sentimental. So for my girlfriend's birthday, I had brought her this blanket, and it had like, cause we far away from each other, so like we haven't seen each other in almost 2 months. Exactly. Yeah,
I'm gonna talk to you about that. Yeah, I want. That's the next question.
But I brought her this big blanket of 3 pictures of us on there. So like that was one. Then I had brought her this puzzle that when you put it together is in the shape of a heart. And then I can't exclude because she watching, so I can't tell you everything else that I got sent to her. Yeah. So like, yeah, I'm very much of a thinker when it comes to shit like that, and I love to cook. So like, yeah.
So the next question, you gotta tell us.
What one?
The one what you said before.
What the distance shit?
Yeah.
That shit hard as fuck. Like, I don't see
the distance love affair.
I don't see how people can do it. But one thing about me, I ain't no cheater. I don't do that. Once I'm in something, I'm in it. I've never cheated on anybody I've ever been in a relationship. Like, I just feel like it's too much. All the lies and trying to cover it up and all the extra shit. Like, when I'm with somebody and I'm all about that person, then it's just me and them. I'd rather get to know this person, feud with them, build off that, and then we figure out how we gonna make millions versus I'm talking to this bitch, getting this shit out of this bitch and talking to her, or him or whatever. And I'm just like, no, hell no. So I'm comfortable where I'm at. Like, I'm good.
So how do you try? All right, so you comfortable within yourself. You gonna do what you gotta do. You gonna work it out.
She ain't gonna cheat if that's what you think.
No, I ain't saying. I'm saying that. How do we can all think that our significant other's not doing something, but how do you trust that? How do you take that word and be like, yo, that's bomb?
All right, so it's been situations where we've been in where, like, she ain't know how I was gonna react to certain shit. It wasn't no cheating stuff, but like I told you before earlier, I'm a spiritual person, so I get words to me before like anything go down. Like I fuck with the cause and everything. So like if something is gonna happen, it's gonna be revealed to me and I act accordingly. So I be knowing half the shit that's gonna happen before it goes down.
Damn, that's scary. What are the cards?
Fucking play with me.
Right.
Tarot cards.
What is that? Can you explain that to me? Because I
the tarot cards, like, you ever seen Carmen? You ever seen Carmen? Hip opera?
Yeah.
Like the people with the little turbans and the little crystal balls and shit. That's
psychics.
That's not all of them are psychics. I ain't no psychic, but I get like premonitions and stuff.
So you can like tell somebody about like they signs, like.
Yeah, so like the cards, you like ask questions, you shuffle them or whatever, and then you pluck the cards and it'll answer the questions for you. Dang. And it's up to the person who's plucking the cards to understand what the cards is talking about.
That's like some voodoo shit.
I fuck with that too.
Okay, but I'm glad we cool. I'm glad. So you saying those cards could reveal if your significant other was cheating on you or you was facing some like real life shit?
Yeah. And it's not even just them.
And you can believe it?
I talk to my ancestors, spirit guides, higher power, like all that. So like they talk to me and let me know like certain things and what need to be fixed within a relationship because our shit ain't perfect. Don't get me wrong. Like I got my shit with me, she got her shit with her, but on the lines of cheating, that shit will never get crossed. Like we already got to understand it. Like
I respect that.
And she's so like the opposite of me. So like she mad, chill, like laid back, chill, cool, cutting and all of that. So like she don't even give off them vibes. Like, she all about me. She done proved it multiple times. Like,
So
she
in the
ain't checking for no other bitch.
So in the distant relationships, the phone play a major part, right?
Man, what? I just was on the phone with her before I even started this. Like,
Right.
Going to sleep on the phone, wake up on the phone. Like, that shit be crazy. Like, it be cool because that's what we used to. Like, I told you I was there with her in Michigan before I got here. So, like, used to waking up and going to sleep with somebody, like, and then all her exes is bullshit. So fuck you bitches and thank y'all for fucking up because I done took the fuck over. Stupid horse.
You got damn right. Yes. Yes.
But yeah.
So college, you didn't. So you just didn't finish, or
No, I didn't. I got like 12 credits. I thought you was about to say something about some gay shit in college, but I didn't finish. I got like 12 credits left.
it wasn't no gay shit in college, right?
It wasn't, but it's so weird that I thought you was gonna say that because somebody slid in my DM the other day was like, "Ugh, I hate that you gay." I was about to cuss them out, but someone was like, "Bam, ask them and see why they feel that way." It was like, "I hate that you gay." It's so irky. So I went onto the page, and it's somebody I knew.
Right.
Like I seen them, through college and shit. And I'm just like, so why you feel like that? Man, I wanted you, back in college and shit. I'm just like, damn, that's fucked up. Well, I got a girlfriend now. Oh yeah, you know what? I'm patiently. I already know. I'll be watching your page from time to time. I'm waiting on you and her to break up. I'm just like, well, you're gonna be waiting forever. So don't wait on me because you're gonna be an ancient ass granny trying to figure out what Bam doing.
You got that right. So Bam is officially off the market.
Yeah,
Don't play with him. Don't play about that. So do you like it's a podcast that I love though, and I know you're familiar with it, Lip Service. Familiar with Angela Yee, L'Oreal?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's my favorite. That's my favorite female podcast. So you fuck with them because they be going crazy.
I haven't really tuned in, but I heard about it and I know the people that's on there. So I definitely don't like. That's like an artist. You feel me? A newcomer artist where I don't want to feel like nobody think I'm stealing their flavor or their topics and shit like that. I like to turn into my own shit, like.
Yeah, but you for Baltimore, we got this shit natural. We can never be like the rest of them. The lane going the way we thinking and the type of shit we gonna act. So you gotta take over that shit, man. We trying to run these awards. We trying to hear Baltimore media this, Baltimore that. Which Ricardo from Baltimore, such and such and such. Atlanta filled with Baltimore, so you definitely gonna build the community down there. So since you been MCing, what's the biggest celebrity that you MC with?
I wouldn't even say this is the biggest celebrity, but shout out to my sis Jess Hilarious. Like, I didn't went on tour with her.
Shout out to
everything.
Jess.
I love her. That's my baby.
You went on tour with Jess?
You must ain't do your research that much, huh?
I mean, I'm a weed head, but I'm just saying. I mean, I know y'all was tight, but I ain't know that y'all went on tour, so it might overlook.
I didn't do shit, but I went on tour with her. Like I was
travel with
her and shit. Like, yeah, we chill, we kicked it for real. It was cool vibes, and that's when before I moved to Texas. So when I moved there, that's when shit got shifty. But I came back and anytime I want to holler at her, we talking shit, we chill, we cool.
What's your most memorable time in Texas?
Most memorable. I think my kickbacks was lit. Yeah. Can I keep it 100?
Yeah, keep it 1,000.
You got damn right.
All right,
Yes.
I told my girlfriend that I don't when I'm on the radio. If I talk about old bitches and shit, that's just what it is. You can't get mad, so don't get mad. But it was so funny. I had a kickback, and it was this girl I was fucking with, and everybody was looking for us, and we was in the closet. That shit was funny.
In the closet, what, making out?
Razzling and dazzling. It was my closet, though, so it ain't matter.
Yeah.
That shit was lit. That was probably one of the memorables. But if you talking about, in the industry type shit, I would have to say, I don't know, anytime I was at the After Hours Club Adore, or when Jess came down there, she did her show, and I linked up with her, and I brought her to a party, and we was in there, and we was having fun. That was lit. That was lit.
Wow. So what do you see yourself 5 years from now?
Man, like I said, I see myself not kicking the band, but my production company, Bam Productions, being able to employ hundreds of people. You feel me? So my voice sound good in these earphones. I think I'm getting lit off this Henny. But I also see myself like maybe a talk show, reality show.
I see that. I see Love and Hip Hop for you.
Oh gosh, I can't. They destroy a lot of people. I could have went on there, I feel like, but I would make my own
Produce your own joint.
shit, like whereas though it's like not going to
I
destroy
think it'd be
people.
a cool stepping stone. I think the right characters, the right people get on there, they could change the narrative of it.
Yeah, I mean, I wouldn't be
I think
like,
Remy and
oblivious
Pat was
to it.
pretty cool on there. They wasn't on no dumb shit.
Yeah, I wouldn't be oblivious to it, but god damn, my eyeballs is burning. I wouldn't be oblivious to it, but I would do that. But I really want to like just have a lot of shit going on for especially women in this entertainment industry because we already got it hard. You feel me? So like it's given they need an outlet because we automatically are going head to head with men. You know, it's male dominated industry. So like I just want to have some shit for women.
And just all women, right? Or,
No, men too. But
Yeah.
I'm just saying like that's just
yeah, I mean,
one
you
of my
know,
focuses.
getting black women
I
on
got
their
my
feet.
kings and stuff, you know. Shout out to my black men. Love y'all.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, just don't let us down. You feel me?
No, I'm definitely coming. Like one thing about me is like when I get to where I want to be or where I'm supposed to be, I'm going to reach back and come back for the people that was fucking with me and you know supporting me from day one or whatever. Because people just phony. I ain't got time. That's just that.
So, you already started your production company. So, how many people already with you, like in the campaign so far?
It's a lot of people behind the scenes, but it's more so like my management team. I got people that supporting the shit. I got my clothing line is called Yo Gay, and that shit lit. I'm gonna relaunch that soon. Shout out to my girlfriend. She redid my logo, well, one of them. You got my camera guy. Shout out to JP right here.
Shout out to JP, the camera guy.
Gaggy Lee. Shout out to them. I love them. Like it's so much stuff that we got going on that y'all wouldn't even believe. So like, I can't speak on a lot of shit, but it's coming.
Shit, we can believe it, man, because nothing come to a fucking dreamer but a motherfucking dream. But if you get up off your ass and go push it, I don't think nothing's out of reach. Not nothing in this world you can't possess. It might take a little time. You might not get it quick as the next person got it. But if you keep working, you gonna crack the Da Vinci Code.
Yeah, that's facts. And I just
You goddamn right. Yes. You like that?
It's giving like for real. Like if you got a dream, I feel like don't stop. You have your moments where you feel like you want to give up, or you don't feel like the shit gonna work, or you feel like nobody fuck with you, or just keep going. That's just all I gotta say. Like keep fucking going, cause what you put into the universe now or manifest, or whatever the case may be, is going to come into fruition. So it's like it's inevitable as long as you keep pushing and don't give up.
I respect that. So for a young girl that see you and can be inspired by you, because I know people are inspired by you, what would be the young girl that's inspired by you but's going through so much and thinking about taking the opposite role? What advice could you give to the younger females that's coming up in the world and want to be in what you into but might be facing some obstacles that they think they don't overcome? What are the words of encouragement that you could give?
I would have to say to them, I already actually, I didn't, like, me being lit a little bit, me and my girlfriend being lit on TikTok, then already got me multiple DMs from young ladies who don't know how to come out to their parents or they dealing with almost committing suicide. I done talked, like, probably about 10 people probably out of suicide, like, from killing themselves. Like, it was one girl recently, I answered her DM back because I tell them, like, please don't ever think that that's the inevitable. Like, that's your last stop. Like, please, if you feel any kind of way, DM me. If you need advice, DM me. I'm going to try my best to answer because I get a lot of DMs.
Right.
So, like, one day, it was just something, like, I saw the DM, and it was months since I answered it, and I'm just like, some spirit was telling me, like, click on it. I clicked on it. I said, I don't know what you're going through right now, but something made me click on your thing. I hope everything is okay. Just don't give up. Believe in yourself. She was like, she was about to commit suicide. Like, I was like, what? Like, that shit brought tears to my eyes. I'm like, yo, really? She was like, yeah. She was like, you don't know that you just helped me out. So, like, I always just say, like, find somebody, even if you don't have your family, find somebody that you can talk to. And if not, I'm there. I'm here. Just DM me. I got you.
That's powerful.
Find somebody to talk. You can talk to. Do not
That's
give
powerful.
up. Even when everything seems like your back is against the wall, the world is against you. Because I done been there where I didn't try to commit suicide when I was in college. Like, shit was just bad. And I just felt like that was the only way out. And Spirit wasn't with that shit. Like, it was crazy. Like, that whole moment was crazy as shit. But that's not the way to go. Like, just keep pushing. Find somebody to talk to you. And, like, get through that shit.
Hey, that shit was touching, man.
Yeah.
That shit was touching, man. Let me get some goddamn horns, man. That shit was just fucking touching. That shit just like, that's real because people be in position and people might look at you and they might think that you got it all. Mm-hmm. And I think that was really strong. Just I don't know you personally, and now we'll know each other forever, and we in the same business. But it really touched me, the story about your dad, because I'm like, for those young girls to be through that, the way you carry yourself, you wouldn't think that, you know, you've been through that type of trauma at a young age, and you're not. I'm not saying there's excuses, because people deal with things different ways, but I know it troubles you, but in the public eye, you know what I'm saying, we can't see that pain, and then just to know that, and then know that you healing people, you know what I mean? People hitting you in the DM, and then your what you believe in, your cards and your earthly ways hit you. The earthly ways, because
Earth sign.
Listen, but
Virgos,
for what you believe in, I know you. I could tell you're an earthly person without you even telling. I could tell you like flowers. I could tell you like the beach. I could tell you like the water. I could tell you like the sun.
Yeah,
you get what I'm saying? And I know you like when the sun come up.
Yep.
You get what I'm saying? I can see that type of person because you that type of flower. So just to know that you can get that intuition, and you can hit somebody and talk to them and stop them from killing themselves. That's some angel shit. That's like some super awesome shit. So it's like your calling is different. You know what I mean? Like, we never know what we set out here before, but that's like touching to me. You know what I'm saying? That's real fucking touching. So I'm almost thinking you need a show like that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Like saving people.
Touched by an angel.
You know what I mean? Hey, we can work on it.
You goddamn right. Yes.
We can get the production teams together and put that out there. But it has to be strong words of encouragement for women. Yeah. Women of all cultures, especially, you know, the African American queen, man. Like, you know, they're took for granted every day. And, you know, the mother of the earth, you know, she's took for granted every day. Mm-hmm. And I had the utmost respect for women in power and women that's working and trying to get it. You know what I'm saying? Point blank, period, though.
Thanks.
So, like, what's like a good day for Bam? Like, what's a vibe for you? Like, what's your day consist of outside of work?
I don't know. I start off literally, sometimes I have these energies where I just start jumping on the bed. For real. Like, I start jumping on the bed. Yeah. I might jump on the couch. I definitely got a sage. I got to light my incense. My incense, my sage, and my candles straight up. Like, I got to. Because I try to touch my cards every day. So as though I shuffle them and I be like, okay, spirit guide, ancestors, higher power, what is today's energy? What's up with everything? And it'll literally be telling me like, okay, this is happening, watch out for this, like, watch your mouth, blah, blah, blah. They get in my ass too, because I ain't always right, but, you know, and then like, I might just chill and just scroll. Might post some content on TikTok or Instagram, or I might text some people and check up on them. I'm on the phone with Bay all the time, so me and her vibing. Tapping in with my management. Shout out to Jaeger Lead again. Making sure that we on top of the things that we got going on. I don't know. It's just energy.
It just work.
No, it's not always work. Sometimes I just chill, lay in the bed. I love to cook. Like, that's my thing. Like,
favorite dish. Give me the favorite dish.
I love seafood. I love seafood. However, like, I can cook almost anything. I love tacos. But I do great soul food. I don't know if you scroll through my page, but sometimes I be selling dinner sometimes when I feel like it. My pineapple bowls be bomb as shit. Like, you can get sausages. It come on rice and, like, the sweet little sauce I put on there. And you can get sausage, you can get chicken, crab meat, shrimp, one of them. And then, yeah.
Who taught you how to cook?
I watched my mom, but I learned myself. Well, I ain't gonna say that because I can't say I watched my mom and I learned myself. Excuse me, I watched my mom, but I'm like an intuitive
got your
person,
own style.
so I like, yeah.
You know what I mean? You got your own crab. Who's your favorite chef?
Me.
Favorite restaurant?
I don't really have a favorite restaurant. I love taco. I love tacos. I like Taco Bell. I'm a simple person. Like, I'm not just like, I don't know.
Favorite store to shop? So fuck it, you got it. Every woman loves to shop. Like, what the fuck? Like, favorite store to shop?
I'm not even that much of a shopper.
So you swagging
my
down the J's. Like, you gotta look as well put together. It's not sloppy.
I do. Like, listen, I could go in any store and put shit together. Like, I'm not a bougie person. Like, I'm not materialistic. So nothing don't have to be really designer. Like, I can put shit together regardless. My thing is, I don't like being in stores with a lot of clothes because I got anxiety. So, like, looking through hella shit, I start getting headaches. So, like, I'm like, I'd rather go online.
Okay,
feel me?
that's
so,
the new way.
Shit like that.
Favorite place to visit?
Oh, my gosh. When I went to Hawaii.
I can't wait to go.
Oh, my God. That shit. And I went to San Juan. I like islands. I'm a beachy person. Like, I
said that.
Yep. I love the sand. I love the ocean. I went fucking scuba diving. Like, I swam with the dolphins, the turtles, the fish. Like, that's the type of person I am. I feel like I'm a mermaid. So, like, this whole is dedicated to, like, Hawaii and shit like that. In the ocean, water, flowers.
What island you stay on?
I went with one of my homegirls, and her her cousin was on the military, like in the military, so like they didn't stay that far away from like the beaches and shit. We wasn't on no base or no nothing like that, but yeah, Honolulu, that's where I flew into.
I can't wait to go. Dream vacation.
And oh my gosh, I want to do like a spiritual one overseas somewhere in Africa. But I really want to go to like, I don't know what it's called. Those houses, they like huts, and they sit on the water, and like you can walk.
Like at Bora?
Yeah, like something like that. I want to go to
Bora, that's where I want to go. That's my dream vacation. I'm going.
I got to kiss in front of the Eiffel Tower. I got to do that.
I want to do that too. Paris.
Yes.
Gotta do that. That's just it.
I want to visit China. Like, that fashion is lit. So I want to see what that's like. Jerusalem, I want to go there. I want to visit, like, the monks and stuff. So I want to see what they about. Even though they ain't going to talk to me.
Wedding.
Yeah.
Okay, let's talk wedding. Dream wedding. Where would it be and what would be the style? What would be the themes? I'm going to say this. Where would it be and what would be the theme?
So we talk about this. Well, I think I bring it up more than her, but she listens. So I always talk about either a beach wedding, like a destination wedding, or stay where we going to be at and have people fly out or whatever. A beachy, like, cute vibe thing. But I want a nice gown. Like, it's giving, I need some fabulous shit going on. Like, what else? Like, what you mean?
I mean, if I get married, I would just say this. I'm gonna act like you asking me the question. I would say the ideal wedding. Really want it remote. Really want it small. 10 people from your side, 10 people from my side. The beach.
That's big.
You know
10
what I mean?
people.
22 people all together.
Oh, that's it? Like,
yeah,
oh,
that's the whole wedding.
I want a big wedding. Like, I want my shit huge. Like,
yeah,
not real huge, but I want it to be people that really fuck with me. Like,
I want to do a huge reception if I get married.
Yeah, that's what we was talking about too. We was like,
but
we
I
talking
want
about
to
it yesterday.
Private, like wedding. I think
like the wedding was like, if we did a destination wedding, it would be a private kind of whoever we get to be in a wedding party and certain guests to come. That'd be what it is,
That's
and we
basically
fly
what I'm
back
saying.
to where it's gonna be with the reception.
And
but
give a fucking bash.
Period.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the big after party.
Yeah,
but we definitely want to have like somebody come sing us like down the aisle. Like I gotta have somebody to sing.
Who's your favorite singer? That's in the entertainment field. Who gets you through a hard night?
I like old school music, like that love, like that.
Whitney Houston.
No, I mean, yeah, Whitney. I fuck with her, but like that '90s shit, like that. You put me on the spot. I can't even really fucking think. Like if you was to tap into Apple Music and you type in '90s music, like the Monicas, the fucking Belle Biv DeVoe's, like back, like those
The
kind
guys, the Gerald Levert.
Yeah, like the
You know
ones
what I
that
mean?
made love feel good, even though them motherfuckers was probably cheating, but they made you think that they wasn't.
What do you listen? Okay, so what are your takes on for someone that cheats on a significant others? I gotta ask you this.
All right, so I always say, I feel like cheating is for bitch ass motherfuckers. Like that's just how I feel. I feel like if you can't keep it 100 with your significant other to let them know where they slacking to where you gotta look at somebody else for happiness, then why? Like you don't deserve them. I feel like you say you keep so much 100. Like why not let the person know where they lacking, where they slacking? Like that's how I am. Like if I'll warn you a couple times, but I'm not gonna cheat on you. I'd rather break up and then drag. Like you gonna witness this drag.
Right.
Like I want you to see my drag. Like I don't want
Right.
you to think like, oh,
Ain't no
she
ducking
ain't
you
doing
out.
enough. I ain't ducking. No, I'ma show you. Cause I'm single at this point. I'ma show you who I'm walking through the clubs with, who we doing appearances with, red carpets and shit like that. Like I'ma show you. So ain't no ducking.
You got that right. Yes.
I like that.
Yeah, I don't do that cheat. I don't believe in that. I mean, I just feel like that's some bullshit. Cause you adult. You can
Black
keep it 100.
woman being elected for vice president. What do you think y'all females stand at in power?
Man, we finally taking the fuck over, man. Like I feel like we finally getting that chance to like show everybody else who the really one with the backbone. Like we the one that carry this nation on our back. Like we are the most unprotected species ever.
I could agree.
And
I agree.
I agree. We put everything on our back, so it's finally good to see that we starting to get some appreciation.
So with I don't never ask this dumb shit, but it just came to my head. Like, do politics interest you? Do you like vote and shit?
Yeah, I vote and stuff. I'm not really into like talking about it and getting into heated debates because people have their own like perception of what they feel is right, and I'm not here to try to sway nobody no way because I'm not about to exhaust myself with trying to get them to be like, oh, this person did this, that, and third. Like, you know what fuck shit is, and if you believe it, you believe it. If you don't, you don't. Like, I don't fuck with the orange head, man, but yeah.
And the orange head man sent the Goonies in there, didn't he? He sent the Goonies in
he
there. I
did.
never seen nothing like that. That's the first time we saw that. And
Now,
I'm
like
like,
that would have been some, excuse me, black people was to go in there and do some shit like
it'd have been ugly.
big ugly.
It'd have been ugly. So, anything you want to say before we get out of here? No, first and foremost, man, hey, check out We Powered by 748 restaurant and lounge, 1724 Woodlawn Drive. Come here, man. Book your
Yes.
parties, book your listening parties, your book releases, book anything, man, and get those wings, man. Lemon pepper wings. Tell them Raw Dope Podcast sent you, man.
I want to try some of them.
Yeah, they're delicious. Absolutely
Can we get
delicious.
some, please? Sorry.
You know what I mean? Absolutely delicious. They got you. Now they hook you up. But you know what I'm saying? What before we get out of here, just what's next for you? Just let our audience know what's next for you and everything that you got going on.
Check it out, man. Tomorrow, March the 3rd, starting from 8 p.m. to 10 Eastern Standard Time, Kicking It With Bam will be back. The link is in my bio. Follow me on Instagram, BamBam_FOREN foreign. So it's BAM_FOREN. Just tap into some real shit because I got a lot of shit coming through, and I'm proud of myself. Shout out to all the black women in the world that's making shit shake.
Yes.
Shout out to my kings out here making shit shake.
Yes.
If you have anything you got going on and you doubting yourself, I stress to you that don't second guess shit. Like, go with your intuition. Keep grinding. That shit gonna pay off. And just keep remaining true to you. And watch out for your circle. Like, watch out the people around you. If you feel like you're around 4 broke bitches, you're gonna be the 5th one. Versus you being around the 4 millionaires, you're gonna be the 5th one. So choose your path right. Like, don't be the only one that's grinding and everybody else leeching off your wings or dragging on your coattails. I done had that happen to me. Little do they know, like, you get to the edge of the cliff, bitch, I got a fucking parachute. So I can jump off and make my landing and cut my fucking coat and you just on the side. You feel me? So, like,
Splattered.
watch who you hang around and who you call sis or bro, because a lot of times your own demise is by your own circle. Period.
Hey man, we appreciate you for coming out.
Thanks
We
for
appreciate your
having me.
media. We'll be tuning in, even though we shoot them all. We'll be tuning in, man. We support you 100%. We look to have you back before you make the official move down Atlanta, but
We can
we
definitely
will
do
be
that.
down Atlanta this summer, so maybe we can link and you had some new things going on, man. But once again, man, we proud of you, man. You know what I'm saying? We looked you up. You kept your word. We was interrupted a couple times, but you got here and you did what you made it happen. You definitely a woman of your word, man.
Period.
And this is Raw Dope Podcast, and I'm saying 5,000, and we out here.
To this die.
No.